Well, hello and welcome everybody to Victoria House at the end of June 2021. This is the last in our student residence renovations, so we're very pleased about that. The project actually started last summer, where we did the roof and the windows and some key structural pieces. And this summer we're going to be completing the renovation in its entirety with two areas of focus. The first area of focus, of course, is fire safety, which was very important for all of the renovations, and also structural safety. As you know, British Columbia is in an earthquake zone, and we want to make sure that the houses are also structurally safe. One of the things we noticed about Victoria House was that the framing was a little bit different than the other houses. So it's when the structural engineer walked through and had his inspection, he noticed that we needed a lot more plywood to be applied to the walls, just to increase the integrity, bearing points, and structural safety of the home. Hi, so we are upstairs in the one of the loft dorm rooms, and I wanted to point out some of the features that we're going to be incorporating into the renovation. So you can see behind me that each dorm room is going to be fully insulated with heavy-duty insulation to create some sound privacy for the students. The loft has been extended considerably, and the configuration changed to accommodate more space and individual furniture, so the students no longer have to go up and down into wardrobes and whatnot. Everything will be in the one space by their bed and their desk. Also, up to my left, you will see one of the new things we've incorporated into each of the dorm rooms this year is an individual heating and cooling unit. One of the things we've discovered with our previous renovations was the fact that we had some issues with air distribution, which is not an abnormal situation in a dormitory setting where numerous doors are being opened and left open, and so not everybody plays by the rules. So this way, with an individual heating and cooling unit, each of the rooms will be cooled and heated individually, and the students will be able to adjust that setting accordingly. Finally, up to my right here, you will see part of our fire safety renovation is incorporating a full fire sprinkler system in each of the rooms. So now we are in the upstairs washroom facility, and just to let you know that it is also going to get the full insulation treatment, new showers, new sinks, new lighting. And one of the points of interest is the fact that 100% of the electrical is being changed out in the building, and about 90% of the plumbing. So this is something that we noticed when we were going into the other houses, taking the walls down and actually getting in behind to look at these 45-plus-year-old structures. And so the codes have changed, and we need to upgrade everything according to code. So better lighting, better heating, better cooling, better insulation, and all of the fundamental structural pieces, electrical and plumbing, are also going to be completely replaced. So welcome to the Victoria House day room as it looks right now. It's going to see some significant modifications over the next month. This is the student home away from home, and we try and make it as comfortable and as welcoming a place as we possibly can. So it's going to get a full upgrade with furniture and some features and new lighting. The fireplace, as per the other houses, will be rebuilt with some lovely stone. And one thing that the Victoria House day room is going to have that the other houses do not yet have is a full kitchen with an oven and an induction stovetop, and some of the features so that the students can take full advantage of a cooking facility right in their own day room. Most of the expansion of this particular day room was done last year, and all of the finishing will be done this year.
Right here is the area where the stove's going to fit. It'll be induction top stove with a vent going right in this corner here. And then, so we still have free access to the window here. From here on, there's going to be a set of shelving in here. And then over here is all countertop space. And then over here, the sink will be right over here. And fridge is right there.
Hi, we're outside, and a lot of you will recognize it's the Max Bell building up behind me, with a lot of scaffolding going right up to the top. So this summer, the Max Bell is getting a roof makeover. And because we are working on the roof and putting up new insulation and a new metal roof, it has an impact as well on the windows. So some of the major windows that you see behind me are going to be replaced for a couple of reasons. One, because of the new roof, and two, because of structural integrity. Back in the 1970s, when those large single pane windows were installed, they could do that because the code allowed it. But today, the new code says that those windows need to be double paned, structurally solid. And so those new windows are going to have those properties, and the building will be upgraded that much more after this work is completed. We are now in Ondaatje Hall, which thanks to Sir Christopher Ondaatje is getting a badly needed makeover and upgrade. Two things primarily are being done here. A new roof has been placed on the building, and also all of the windows are being replaced. All of the seals were broken on the previous windows. And for some safety issues, the openings in the windows are going to be moved to the top of the window as opposed to the bottom. The building's going to get a new HVAC system for air conditioning in the summer and heating in the winter. And also, we're just going to be champering up the walls, the lighting, and also addressing some other safety issues, including required fire doors for exit. And so the building will be ready to go when the students return to campus in September. I'm standing between the student common room and the dining hall, and behind me is the floating building and the docks. The docks are part of a renewal project this summer, hopefully. We are still negotiating with contractors on the island. So what's going to happen, we have already purchased cement floats, and those cement floats are going to be pulled around, and they are going to replace the outer dock, the one that is facing the edge of Petter Bay. And they will act not only as a stronger structure for the work and activities around the dock, but they also act as a very good breakwater for traffic that goes back and forth between Petter Bay Marina and the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Also, the dock that you see behind me that is currently where Amatuana is berthed, that dock is going to be turned around, and it's going to be brought alongside the main dock. And in addition to that, we're going to have a number of new pilings brought in, and the pilings are going to secure the new cement floats and the reconfigured wooden docks. All in all, creating more space and a safer, more secure dock facility. I wanted to take a moment to put out a big thank you to all of our generous donors for making these renovations possible. It really does make a huge difference in the student quality of life and campus life as a whole for the entire community. So once again, I just wanted to thank all of you on behalf of Pearson College.